get some music on, please. I'll try out a couple of tracks again, I guess. Trying something new in the stream today. As you can see, I've gone back to this model that I'll explain in a moment when more people are in. Hello Invictus Spirit, hello BFVG Spectre, hello Kofi, Siddharth Paul, Mark B Tomlinson, Alex C. I'm okay, thanks. A little bit better than last week. I'm physically better than last week, although I do feel a bit drained. So last week I was complaining that I felt a little bit ill. That turned pretty grim over the weekend. I was not doing very well last week at all. Bit better now though. Oh, it's Monitor Man. Alright, okay. I actually thought that it wasn't, because I normally see you on Twitch. In fact, I thought it was a third Spectre. Oh, this track can't be licensed. Let's not play that one. Let's try this one. Spectres everywhere. What am I going to do today? Right, so I have decided that for these streams I'm going to change things up a little bit. And by this I mean I'm going to start morphing last week's character into the next week's, if that makes sense. So you know I used to do the 3-hour speed sculpts where I would start from a sphere and it would never quite look that good. Well, this is a way I've sort of convinced myself it's okay to kind of use a base mesh, if that makes sense. It's kind of like disguise the fact that I'm using a base mesh, but also I think it'd be pretty cool to see like a few weeks down the line, just like morph them one into each other and see how it looks. I think that would look pretty cool. So I don't know, I'll see how it goes. One thing I do want to do for this potentially is start saving my undo history, which I have not done since about a week after I picked up ZBrush. So enable saving. No. And I have intentionally picked a character that is quite similar for this first one. This is kind of a proof of concept sculpt, if you like. I will start doing more full body stuff though, I think, or like waist ups. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But of course, this means Oh, I need to write who this concept artist is. Oh, you can't even see it. Why is the chat displaying like that? That's not good. Huh. Let me try and sort out this chat situation. So that is a... I don't know what that is. Maybe browser source? Yeah, browser. Restream chat 2. Chat 2. And... hopefully this will work. Sorry, this is getting a bit fiddly here. Okay, so it's working. I just need to put some music on. Hang on. It doesn't seem to be affecting the... Let me try and sort out the... How odd. Okay, I don't know why the transparency is all weird. It has just updated itself. So I think it's fudged itself somehow. Well, that's a shame. I'm gonna have to do something like that. It's probably covering my face now, isn't it? Oh, my face isn't even there. What? Ah! I wonder if this is why. Okay, so... well, that's not working at all. Sorry about this, guys. I blame the Restream guys because because it was working before their pesky little update. Where can I buy the entire tutorial? All my tutorials are available at gumroad.com/DannyMark. I start streaming approximately 12 minutes before now. What I'll do is bring this concept over here for the time being. Hopefully I can get this fixed by next week. And I will also do a concept by... You want to go and look her up on Instagram. Lord Grizz. Right, so what I'm going to do is try and transform this character I have here in 3D into this one that you can see over here. And that's going to be sort of my new theme for these streams. We'll see how it goes. And I need to... There we go. Right, here we go. Delete that. Get rid of the stuff we don't want. Don't need. Like I say, I intentionally picked a concept that's quite similar. Let's just give this a little save. The artist of this 2D concept is Lord Grizz. Gris, G-R-I-S. If you look at me on the webcam now, it is right there. Says there. She's on. She's got quite a lot of followers on Instagram. I think that's where she posts most of the stuff. I'm getting a considerable amount of lag. Let's delete everything. Delete everything. Hang on, have I got a... Don't know why I'm getting so much lag. It's not good though. I might need to... I'll try restarting ZBrush. See how that, if that helps. not sure. No, we'll see how we get on. Pretty slow getting started today, sorry about that. I might even move this up here so people can clearly see. Right, let's get on with this. Oh yeah, you can't really use ZBrush with a mouse and keyboard. It just doesn't work, does it? I think I'll retop all these. Now that I know how to. Properly. Not with that. Hello? Nope, that's being weird. Yeah, I'm not enjoying this lag. Don't really know why I'm getting it. The idea of restarting my computer right now does not appeal to me at all. Although that does usually solve the problem. Hi, I'm Ed. I feel like you've spoke a few times and I've kind of missed you. I've missed a few messages here actually. Pixelogic, what Wacom tablet do you use? I don't actually use a Wacom tablet. I wish I used a Wacom tablet. I'm just waiting for Wacom to notice me and sponsor me and help me afford a Wacom tablet. But as of yet, they don't care. They don't care that I exist. They don't know I exist. But one day they will. Now I use a UG2150, which is like a cheaper alternative to a Cintiq. Blender is a good program to get. I would recommend it. And ignore the hate. I don't use it myself, but Blender gets a bad rap for no just reason. Yeah, Blender is free too, exactly. I might actually be moving to Blender willingly. ZBrush core enough to get started with? The answer is I don't know. I would say yes. I think so, yeah. The thing is, like, the problem, I tried it, and the problem is I'd sort of been accustomed to full ZBrush by that point, so I struggled with it a bit. I'm just being completely honest. But I think if you're just starting and you haven't been spoiled by all the tools yet, I think it's a perfectly acceptable tool to get started with. Especially if you're like quite set on a Dynamesh workflow. Why are you moving to Blender? Because I currently have Maya, of which I've had help paying for the subscription. However, the help is going to run out, and I don't earn enough to justify. I don't earn enough, and I don't use it enough to justify sort of putting out that amount of money just for what I use it for. So it's pretty much time to say goodbye to Maya, I think. Almost, very, very soon. Gotta go get McDonald's. But you still stay with sculpting in ZBrush and then retopology or render in Blender only, right? I render in ZBrush generally. I retopologize in .3D generally. Although I do now do little bits in ZBrush, not full heads, but little bits. Of course. Maya's an amazing tool. I don't think I'd rank anything particularly above it. But then I don't really rate softwares. I think it's less about the software and more about what you make of it. I really want the argument to get away from which software is best, because it's a silly argument. What's so prevalent? Inset, all polys. No. Region. That's what we want. Extrude, all polys. Something like that, maybe a little bit thinner. And insert edge loop. Single. Boom. See, little things like that make it easier to not need Maya. What would you use Blend for? Hard surface, base mesh, retopo? For stuff that I use Maya for, no. But if you saw my latest tutorial, you will know that I'm actually trying to stop using Maya altogether. So I might not even pick up Blender at all. Because I'm trying to restrict my workflow completely to ZBrush and Photoshop. I'm actually feeling a little better now that I've got into this a little bit. Oh right. Oh yeah. No, I didn't actually think you were talking to me, Spectre. I just wanted to jump in anyway. I actually thought you weren't directing it at me. Kind of weird to me starting from a base. I do like how much of this sculpt I have in place though, like already, because I've done so. Do you cover the paint process? I have a tutorial on YouTube. It's my most recent tutorial actually. Where I 17 minutes of covering the paint process. If you want to go and watch that, I'll drop a link in the. I'm assuming you were talking to me then. Thanks, Indie Respawn. If you want a link to that, by the way, to that tutorial I just showed, let me know. I'll drop that in the chat. Okay. Gladly. That's going to go out to all chats, by the way, in case you're wondering why you just suddenly got a random link. Hey, did I get on with doing the full body? Oh, I'm still working on that sculpt. But I'm a little bit fed up with it at the minute. Like, I need a break from it. I'm going through a little bit of a funny spot at the minute where I'm not happy with anything I'm doing, and I just need to kind of switch things up a little bit, which is why I'm doing this now. Hopefully I won't shelve it, because I do like it. I will be mostly doing full body stuff, by the way. Right now I'm working on a proof of concept for a new idea for the streams. So I wanted to keep it quite simple. Ah, this isn't symmetrical. How did that happen? Hi Danny, looking nice. Do you always work from a pre-made mesh, or do you ever sculpt from a sphere? Practice, blah, blah, blah. This is actually probably the first time I've ever started from a base mesh on the stream. No, in fact, the first time I've ever started from a base mesh that wasn't a client job. If you go through all my previous streams, you'll see that I just never normally do this, but I'm trying something new. Not really a but why ZBrush all the other tools? So I always say, like, it's not about the tool. Well, I always say you need to find the tool that's right for you, but the reason why I find ZBrush is right for me is because I just find the tools to be really intuitive and easy to use, which kind of means the same thing. I don't know. I did actually use 3D Core initially for sculpting, but then I tried ZBrush and I just really liked, much preferred how the tools work. Yeah, it's just a nice, really nice app to use. It's really, really good at what it does. You know it's bad news when you need to stop the buzzing from your computer by hitting it. That's not that's not good. I think I need a new case. I've got 2 case fans that keep buzzing at me. It's getting on a bit, this case. I've had it about 4 years. Oh, nice one, Richard. It's good to hear you made use of the free trial. It's a great app. Love it. I was fortunate enough to like be able to use it at uni, so I got like a much longer trial. But before I left uni, before I spent my student loan on rubbish, I made sure I got myself a ZBrush license. That last installment. I got myself a ZBrush license and a Keyshot one, but I let the Keyshot one run out because that seemed less imperative. I can't think of the word I'm looking for. Let's get some music on the show, eh? Oh, I'll just put the other playlist on. Sorry if there's any like repeat tracks. I don't have the planes of this nose right. Don't know if I'm going to be fighting the topology on this. But we shall see. Probably. No. Oh, nose. Let's undo that. I might come back to that. Yeah, I'll come back to that. Adobe Dimension. I've never heard of that actually. I'm going to write that down. I want to check that out. My preferred tool is my iPad Pro and the growing number of 3D sculpting apps for iOS. Ever tried any of them? No, I'm an Android fan. Windows and Android. I like to build my own machine. What you're drinking, Danny, is that a homemade smoothie? It is indeed a homemade smoothie. You are correct in your evaluations. I have one every day. Smooth is a great way to start the day, man. Don't do juice though. Juice is not good. Juice is bad news. Sculpting on tablet mobile devices, what's your feeling on that? Oh, I sincerely like my life goal at this moment is to own a Mobile Studio Pro 16-inch so that I can do mobile sculpting, but I don't think I'd want to do it on anything less than that. And I'm not even a Wacom fanboy. I just don't think. Oh, why did I? I mean, I am a Wacom fanboy. If they're listening and they're looking to sponsor anyone. I think one, that's what I meant to do. Mobile Studio Pro is wonderful. Oh, stop! Stop! Oh. Yeah, I don't think you. I'd give my firstborn for one. I wouldn't. Just in case anyone's getting worried. Oh, stop it! Chrome illusion. Someone ban him. Make me feel rubbish. I'm joking, by the way. Stop, alright. One day. Just wait. One day I'll be part of the cool crew. Although I don't necessarily think materialism is cool. I do think being able to work from wherever you want is cool though. If anyone wants to give me one, I promise I will use it. No joke, I will use it. Does ZBrush support touch? Not sure. I've started drawing a lot. My New Year's resolution was to start drawing again. If anyone isn't aware, like, my drawing skills leave a lot to be desired. And I'm starting to enjoy it. I know nobody really cares. So I'll tell you anyway. Who else likes drawing? Who's a fan of the pencil? Well, I go through periods. Where I try and get good at drawing again, and then it doesn't. And then I get really busy with 3D stuff and feel like I don't have time to do 2D stuff. So my New Year's resolution was to draw every day of 2018. That was one of my resolutions. Even if it's only for 10 minutes. And so far so good. So see a little improvement already, which is good. Oh, nice. I should have started some sort of group for drawing every day for us. I like drawing on the Mobile Studio Pro. Yes, very good. Come on, get it out your system. I've actually gone to drawing traditionally this time. I mean, eventually I will start bringing it into Photoshop and stuff, but yeah, it's nice to just use a pencil. Which I didn't do last time I tried learning how to draw. I just did it digitally in Photoshop. You ever printed your model? No, I've never printed a model. I've done work for a client for a 3D print. I never actually saw the result, come to think. There's a little anime figure. That was fun. It was really weird as well, like, normally, especially client jobs, I'll spend quite a while. It'll like be going backwards and forwards and whatnot. But this job took about 24 hours and it was just okayed first time. Thanks, Siddharth. You didn't want to put it on your shelf? No, not really. Like, it wasn't an artwork I was particularly excited about. Unless you mean one of my own. I wouldn't mind doing it, but I bet sculpting in VR is a lot of fun. I think they've got a way to go though before it's, you know, bonjour. Bonjour. Seems a bit stretched, that. I wonder if... Ah! Oh, that's better. Right, let's try this again, shall we? Have you ever used Mobile Studio Pro? Are you taking the mic? I'm just kidding. Either you're taking the mic or you genuinely weren't here for the last 10 minutes. But no, I haven't used the Mobile Studio Pro. However, I would really, really, really like to. Hi. Thank you for watching. I'd be pretty lonely otherwise. Yeah, it's about $800. Oh, it's a shame Ashley doesn't come in the stream anymore. Oh, I much prefer BPR to Keyshot. I mean, again, it's personal preference, but Keyshot is. I don't consider Keyshot to be necessary. It's good. It's not necessary. Oh yeah, BPR as in the ZBrush native renderer. Best preview render, I think. Yeah, best preview render. What are your thoughts on Marmoset Toolbag? Again, that's not for me because I don't create real-time models. And I know you can use it for higher poly stuff and whatnot. But that's not really what it's for. But as a renderer, I've only heard like, I mean, I'm not qualified to make that much of an opinion on it, but I've only heard very good things about it. And the stuff I've seen come out of it is stunning. But again, it's just a tool. So up to the artist to decide what works for them at the end of the day. SketchUp. I don't think you'll be making much character out with SketchUp. I used SketchUp when I was at uni to make storyboards because I couldn't draw. So I made up these really quick mock-up storyboards with it. It was fun. Oh, thanks, Ranyar. Hola! How did you do the lashes though? I created a set of eyelashes which you can find on mygumroad.com/animac. I made these a couple of years ago and I just keep reusing them. Cause why not? Think what I'm actually gonna do here. Let's paint that bottom bit black. How do I make a living with 3D? I sell stuff on Gumroad. And I have a Patreon, and I have an affiliation with YouTube, which has just recently just about started earning me enough to not worry about client work anymore. To be honest, I probably stopped the client work far too early. But there we go. Ah, nice one. Thanks for stopping by, Kofi. See if you come back. Let's try and add a bit of depth to these eyes. Can you do it all with a mouse? Absolutely not. Yeah, I used to do client work, just random odd jobs. I've never had the urge to get an industry job. Like, I don't like the idea of working for other people. And client work was a little bit too close to working for other people. So not quite working in a studio, but I mean, I really miss the. I must say, I do miss working as part of a team, as I did when I was at uni. I wouldn't mind getting that back, that's for sure. Looking into some career paths. Oh well, I'm not sure if my career path is the most. Well, it's certainly not the most conventional, that's for sure. Gorgeous, do you think? Thanks. I think I might start. Following my own tutorial soon with this. I need to do a lot of work to it though first, actually. Nowhere near texturing. What am I talking about? I want to try and get as much done before the end of the stream as possible though. Maybe I'll put like a base skin texture. I am standing up, yes. Okay, thank you. I tried making eyelashes with snake hook, but it was hard to get accurate. Yeah, so I actually originally made an individual eyelash and then duplicated it and like very laboriously did each individual eyelash. It took me a while, which is why I've used the same set since. Stand down. I have a stand-up, sit-down situation. Actually, see if I wanted to sit down, I'm gonna see how much I can just do this, and then I can sit down here like this. But I prefer standing up. I don't like moving it too much now because I have a 28-inch monitor. It kind of feels balanced, like it's on a, like it's Visa mounted onto a thing that it isn't supposed to be. So it moving it up and down kind of scares me a lot because it's very wobbly. So I generally stand up most of the time. You should try standing up if you can. It's amazing how much more what's the word I'm looking for? Awake you feel. Yeah, literally. I'm not biting, right, Voin? I'm just here to meme. Is that what trolling's called these days? Memeing. Well, I'm an old man. I'm old now. That's it. Can't keep up with... I'm feeling pretty good now, actually. At the start of the stream, I wasn't feeling very good about life, but you guys have picked me up, so thank you. I have my last tutorial I released was how I colour in ZBrush using ZBrush and Photoshop. I'll link it up for you now. In my opinion, it's the best tutorial I've done, so obviously I would recommend watching it. I wonder if it's still... Oh, there we go. I've still got it on my clipboard, ready to paste. I'm glad to hear that, dead end. Sincerely. Happy New Year, first less creativity. How are we? Good. It's always good to work in ZBrush. Now the braid, I just use a brush. I do need to add some detail to that thing. It's looking a bit detailless at the minute. Which rendering tool or program do you use? Generally, BPR in ZBrush. If I'm being particularly adventurous, I'll use RenderMan though. But far less frequent. I really like the results I get out of ZBrush, so it's really unnecessary for me to spend all that time getting it into another renderer. I used a Bad King brush, braid brush, from badking.au, I believe. Pretty sure it's Australian. I'm just adding some like random details in here. Oh, my computer's making that sound where it needs to be kicked again. I was thinking one thing I can do is single one of these out and run an actual hairbrush along this. If I bring out my hairbrush and just select the thin strands, this might work quite well actually. Soon find out. Do you have gravity on the brush? No. Oh, I'll need to delete hidden. It's on a duplicate anyway, so it's fine. Oh, we need some music though. I just really wish I could put any music on. Are you in a new place? No. Same old place. Back. Oh, I've got a new bookshelf. This could potentially look cool. I'm trying something completely new here, so don't be surprised if this does not work at all. Oh yeah, I'm always trying out new stuff. Not usually on the stream though. I usually try and stick to what I know, but whatever, it should be alright. Not take me long to test. Initial thoughts is that it's a bit fiddly. But I maybe didn't do it in the best way. I think it's going to look cool though. It's going to take a lot of time, but I reckon it'll be worth the effort. If you've seen my hair tutorial, I'm very much thinking about car racing games at this point, and like the best way to take a corner. And yeah, some pretty abstract stuff going on in my mind right now. Don't know if that's a good thing. Okay, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Good night, and maybe I'll see you next week. No, I don't work in a studio. I actually mentioned this earlier that I used to do client work, but then I stopped because I was just about getting enough from Gumroad and Patreon and YouTube, and like I just have lots of smaller sources of income like that, rather than one main income like a studio or something. I probably stopped doing the client work a little bit too early, to be honest. Things got a bit intense for a while, but everything seems to be coming good now. I think that might be something to do with the subscriber count on YouTube. It's going up quite nicely at the minute. How do you sculpt so like when you only have one perspective from the drawing? You kind of like just have to guess what it looks like round the other side, because it's kind of obvious when you've when you practice, when you do this like over and over again, it becomes a kind of obvious what it looks like on the other side. I don't know, it's weird. I recall wondering that a lot as well, like how do you do it without a turnaround? Yeah, I do feel like I'm in a really exciting place career-wise, because I feel like I'm at the start of something fun. I'm very happy to hear that, although I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. You know who you are. It's just occurred to me that this hair is actually quite straight on this side. So I say things like, with experience, you know what's going on around the parts you can't see, but I don't even know what's going on in the parts that I can see. So don't listen to me. If you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. Couldn't agree more. How long have you been learning ZBrush, and did you study it anywhere? So I didn't study ZBrush anywhere. I did do a course, like computer animation and special effects it was, but we didn't really, well, we didn't learn ZBrush at all. We didn't really learn art. But that definitely sort of played into my learning. Anyway, besides the point. 4 years to about the month, pretty much. Hello, Farex. Flippin' heck. Haven't seen you for a while. Not bad, thanks. How are you? How to make money with 3D models? Oh, the golden question. It depends. Like, it depends on so much. You're gonna have to narrow that question down a bit. Because you can do things like 3D printing. You can go down that route. You could, well, first of all, is it characters? Is it environments? Is it props or whatever? Are you selling stuff for film? Are you selling stuff for games? Because you got like the Unity store, if it's for games, or you got Turbo Squid, just to sell the models themselves. Are you working freelance? Are you doing what I do, where it's more of a Gumroad YouTube situation? Do you work in a studio for someone else? Are you looking for a job? Didn't you recently get a job, or have I just made that up? Did the contract run out on that, or did I just make that up? And what Max Davidson said is very true as well. I mean, you've got a, you do need to make money from it somehow. Like that, you can't ignore that. But ultimately, it's not really what you should be doing it for. Hello, G user. I just received my UG2150 and I'm having trouble using it with my dual monitors. The only workout. No, I haven't had that problem. Do you have the monitor mapping set to full monitor? Because you need to make sure it's set to the one that you're using. Oh, good luck, man. Sorry that happened. I think it happens quite often in this industry. Which is one of the reasons I don't want to work in a studio, actually. It's not the main reason, but... The full Full monitor. Oh, that is strange. Do you have any other tablet software installed? I think I read somewhere that you need to make sure any Wacom drivers, any other tablet drivers are uninstalled. I didn't have any issues, but I know some people when they initially set up had issues. Unfortunately I didn't, so I'm not 100% sure how to help, but I forgot I was doing this braid. What am I doing? Come on, let's get back on with it. I think what Max was saying is that once you're passionate enough, then and you put in the work, and once you're passionate enough and you put in the work, the money will come anyway. Yeah, no, sorry about that. I hope you get it sorted though, let me know. Hello Gary, Happy New Year. I've not seen you for a while either. We just need Ashley to turn up now. She hasn't been in for ages. I think she's fallen out with me. Yeah, definitely Farex. Yeah, you're in. I make money off most of the character sculpts I do. I actually make money from the tutorials mostly. It's not so much the character. The character is kind of promotes the. The tutorial. Sorry, my brain's slowing down now. I can hear it. A bunch of my tutorials. You won't regret it. Well, you might, but don't come crying to me. Don't say I didn't warn you. Oh, thanks, Gary. Oops. So that would be a better way of doing it. For sure. A lot of my career related questions going on here. Yeah, this is what I do. But I create tutorials for YouTube. But also like bonus tutorials that I sell on Gumroad as well. And Patreon, although Patreon's not been quite as awesome yet, although it is pretty new. Do you do mentorships? No. I don't have enough confidence in my own skills for that, to be honest. Maybe one day in 20 years. Fridays is my favourite day because I get to after the stream, well, I go and see have dinner with the family, put the kiddies to bed, and then I have a date with ZBrush for like the next 6 hours. You could make a killing, do you reckon? Don't know. I'd just be so paranoid of giving bad advice because, like, I don't know the answers. I might seem to do a good job of faking that I do when I'm on the stream. That's because I have to. In fact, I don't even think I do a good job on the stream. I think I do a good job of proving that I'm not. That mentoring isn't for me. Have I tried any real sculpting? No, but I would like to. That will happen. Oh, they're way too big. Damn it. College professors give bad advice all the time. That is a good point. Oh, you did mentoring yourself, did you? Is that what you're saying? Ay. An illustrator. Nice. Wouldn't it be much faster and precise to crease an edge loop on the base mesh and then create a curve from that? Maybe. I'm not sure I'd know how to do that. I need to watch a tutorial on said topic. But I was saying earlier that this is the first time I've tried this. So like you're right. Like I'm certainly not doing it in the most efficient way possible. Well, I highly doubt. as you've probably correctly pointed out. I just need to know how to do that. Alright, let's try and do what you're... So I think I can crease an edge. Crease, edge, loop complete. Let's try this on the stream, why not? Right, I've got a creased edge. So I can use this crease edge to create... Oh, I need to make it into a tube first. So presumably what you're saying is I can turn that creased edge into a stroke. Okay, I've got my creased edge. And then create a curve from the creased edge loop. Right. Done. And if you could tell me how to do that, I'll be really appreciative. Wonder if it's under curve. Hopefully he'll get back to me, he or she. What? Oh, make curve. Is that what it was? Where was that? I just saw make curve. Drag across it while holding shift. I just smoothed it. So it's a make curve. Why is it not getting back to me? What? Oh, sorry, I've misread your crease and edge loop via Z modeler, then stroke curve functions frame mesh. Right. Stroke. Ah! There it is. Curve functions frame mesh. Are you sure? Drag it across with your hair tubes. I'm just smoothing. Oh, like that. Oh well, that didn't do quite. Oh, yeah, nice one. Yeah, got there in the end. Thanks, Drill Bozo. I wish I'd known that at the start. I'm just gonna quickly write that down. I've been meaning to learn to do that for a while because I've seen Joseph Druss do it on one of his streams, and I've been meaning to go and learn how to do it, and just never got around to it. So I really appreciate the help. Thanks. Oh, good. Okay, Max Davidson, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good weekend. And maybe I'll see you next week. I wouldn't mind going grabbing a quick coffee at this point. I think I'm going to take a break from the hair, and then... Oh, do you know what? It feels a bit too noisy now, this. I might delete some of these. I'm going to quickly grab a cup of coffee, is what I shall do. And then I can come back at it with slightly fresher eyes. Could you type how that was done in the description? I'm not sure what you mean by that. What description? So what you need to do is crease an edge, then with whatever curve brush you're using, start drawing on that edge, but then hold shift and it'll snap to the creased edge. To crease an edge, you use Z modeler. Oh, thanks, Flamboyant Flower. I am just very quickly going to nip and grab a cup of coffee, so I'll be back. Just as soon as I can pull myself away from this. Why can't I draw on that? What? I don't understand. Oh, that's why. Okay. I shall be back momentarily. Can't forget my cup. I have coffee. to let it brew there for a minute. Greggy, so to answer your question, what you need to do is create your own custom menu. Now, if can I remember how to do that? It has been a long time. I imagine it's in preferences. Could be wrong though. Someone in the chat might help me out here. I feel like it might be in here. What you need to do is create your own menu. So you'll see I have meshing up here, meshing and groups, which you won't see because that's my custom menu. And oh, that's it. I used to have a few actually, but I cut it all down to one. And what you do is you hotkey that menu, and then you can pull it up anywhere. No, not enable customize. That I'm talking about creating your own menu. It's been at least 2 years since I last touched mine. Oh, here we are. Custom UI, I think. Create new menu. Maybe. There'll be a thingy for it though. There'll be a tutorial on YouTube, definitely. Yeah, someone is saying that. So what else is saying? What is that? But it's grayed out for me for some reason. Maybe I need oops. Didn't mean to do that. Oh yeah. Okay, so you need maybe that's why First Less Creativity was saying it. You need to have enable customize turned on, then you can create a new menu, call it whatever you want, and then you use these in here to add spaces. So you'll see that this is my custom menu with enable customize put on, and I put these spaces in here so I can arrange these buttons how I want. Yeah, everyone's saying you need to have enable customize now. That delay, yeah. Maybe I'll start doing a bit of texture stuff. I mean, I've still got quite a bit of hair detail to do, but maybe I'll just improve this a little bit first. No, come on, let's do this actually. This will be fun. So the stream, what I would recommend doing after this has finished computing, I would recommend refreshing the stream, because you might find that it's lagging behind quite a bit, because this is quite a CPU intensive what I'm doing now, and it seems to cause the stream to lag quite a lot. So I would recommend refreshing the screen. Don't worry, we won't do anything without you. Ooh, who recognises these UVs? Actually. Yes. Oh, okay. Chazelle, thanks very much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Do come back next week. Belfrio, I have a tutorial on YouTube that you can, where I explain quite precisely what I'm doing in ZBrush and Photoshop in exquisite detail. I'll drop a link in the chat for you. No worries. Why is it just... What? Why have we just suddenly got a... No! That's not what I want. Weird. Oh, we don't have ambient occlusion, do we? That's what we need. Oh, thanks for stopping by, First Class Creativity. I appreciate it as always. Oh, this matte cap is available with the skin, the texturing package with my most recent bonus package of my most recent tutorial. That doesn't seem right. What's gone wrong there? I'm not sure about that. It's a bit too pink, I think. I am standing up. Yes. This is still connected, isn't it? Soon find out. Yeah. Okay, good. Hey. Standing up is good. It's fun. It makes you feel more awake and with it, in my experience. Oops. Okay, that didn't make much difference, but I do think it's better. Oops. I might go back and push this a little bit more later. I'm not going back now though. It's nearly time for the stream to come to an end. The texturing, yeah, everything I've just done is everything I've done and more is in the bonus tutorial, but you can get a lot in my free tutorial on YouTube as well though. Do you need the link for my YouTube tutorial? I find retopology is useful for more than it's useful for sculpting as well as. In fact, I talk about it in my retopology tutorial if you want a more detailed answer. This is why I create the tutorials, just so I can pawn off questions. I'm more stand up due to it being better for your health, though, to be honest. I was feeling pretty rubbish when I was sat down all day. Yeah, I'm not so sure about the eyes, to be honest. I'll probably try out a few different things though. Black generally goes well with pink though. Oh, there's a... Yeah, I'm definitely going to be redoing this. It's quite a bit I've not done, actually. I should introduce who's coming up next on the Pixel Object stream. I stream once a week. Every same time every week. It's Friday, 2 p.m. UK time. Just Google what that is your time. Unless you live in the UK, then you don't need to. Oi. Right, well I think this is how I'm gonna do the rest of my streams, because I'm much happier with where I've got to compared with a normal stream that I would do. Starting from a sphere. Oops. Well, thanks, Daniel Norton. It's certainly the best model I've done in one stream, but that's kind of understandable because it's the only time I've used a base mesh. So I'm not like over the moon. I hope you can make it again, Dead End. I'm glad you could make it. It's nice to have you here. I think I'm gonna call it though for today. I will be finishing this before next week's stream. I'd say I'm quite close to where I want to be. A couple of hours maybe. Hopefully I'll get it done by tonight. Oh, I do need to add some hair detail down here, don't I? Can't forget about that. Well, there we are. How many models do you make in a month? Well, it has been 1, but I'm now attempting to ramp that up to 4 with this new approach that I am taking. But all will be revealed about that on YouTube. I am going to be creating a recap stream. A recap. Not a recap stream. A recap. Like a time lapse of this stream, and I think I might talk over it as well. I'm not sure, but anyway, if you have only just turned up to the stream and you want to see it, or you just want to see the time lapse of it, that'll be coming on my YouTube channel within the next few days. I must have any newbie tutorials. I would recommend going to the Pixelogic or going to Z Classroom for those. Mine and really aimed at newbies. Where are we? 12th for the first. Anna Carolina. I'm not sure. Sculpting VR and positivity. Oh, nice. VR and positivity and sculpting. Oh, nice. That's at 6 PM PST. So 6 PM Pacific Standard Time. How much is ZBrush core in the UK? About 400 quid, I think. Oh, I'm not thrilled with this, actually. Let's go quick then. Yeah, no, I need this. This needs quite a bit of work. This thing. You know, you only have to ask once. Didn't I just say I think it's about 400 quid? I'm not sure, actually. Just go on the Pixelogic website and have a look. Alright, well that's your lot for today. Alright, I'm on the website now. Oh, it's only in dollars. Well, that's fine. Oh, what am I on about? 400 quid. What? I'm well off. It's only $150. So that's £109. That's well cheap. I thought it was more expensive than that. Oh, thanks, Darren. Good morning to Estara. Unfortunately, I'm just leaving, but thanks for turning up. Right. I shall see you all next week. Don't forget, on the Pixelogic stream later tonight, Anna Carolina. I'm not not sure how you pronounce the name, but check her out. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Right. Thank you all for stopping by. I hope you all have a great weekend. Like I said, a recap of this stream time-lapse will be posted on YouTube some point next week, probably. Certainly before Friday. And I shall see you all then. Have a good weekend.